Hello, everybody. Average Gamer here. Welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. So, in the last episode, 1 minute 55 seconds. We set up to go to the moon, not because it's easy, but because it is hard. So, what we're going to do is we're going to try to get into moon orbit. Basically, we're going to hit the moon. We're going to go around it. We're going to go high altitude, low altitude, or high. Basically, there's 3 different stages. I believe we have enough science in here to do all of it. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't actually set up things properly because I'm a genius. Okay, so we have those 2 on that side, that stuff on that side. Okay, so on the next episode, we're going to rearrange our payload a little bit better. But in the meantime, we're going to look to see what our estimated burn time is to get into moon orbit, or at least to burn into moon or injection. So it's 1 minute 55 seconds, so we want to half that, so it's 1 minute 25, 1 minute 27. So we're looking at, let's warp here. So 1 minute 27 seconds is our estimated burn time. Or, sorry, 30, 50, 52 seconds. So burn in 3. No. Oh, son of a bitch. It ended up being a 30-second burn. Okay. So, this is going to screw up our orbit a little bit here. So it's 30 seconds, so 15. So 16 seconds. Son of a... So it's 16 seconds we're going to burn. Come on. 17, 16. You notice it bumped itself up to a minute a second time? We're gonna stage here. I'm just gonna keep going. We should have no problem getting into an orbit. It's getting that specific orbit that we want is going to be the hard part. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at 14,000's good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click the MUN, we're going to focus our view, and we're going to look at our thing here. We're going to take a maneuver. We're going to just twinge it a little. You know what? No, we're not even going to do that. Screw it. We're just going to make it, we're just going to get... Oh, this is actually going to give us curb and escape. We don't want curb and escape, so we're going to add a maneuver here. We're going to burn back in. So we have to do this burn no matter what. So we're going to try and keep it roughly at the 90. You're 13,000, you're 29. 36, 14. Yeah, that's fine. That's weird. I think the highest mountain is close to that, so do a quick little. Might as well check everything just to make sure. Oh, that. Keep experiment. Board. And have you collected all? Now, I've checked out. These things can go up to 5 million kilometers, which is about here-ish. Oh, wait, no, sorry. About here-ish. About halfway between the moon. So we do set up a relay network. Or not, sorry, not 5 million. Yeah, 5 million, actually. What if I can turn down? No, there's no way to turn off the capsule. Well, it's going to be a 54-second burn, so we're going to go to... We're going to warp. No. No, I want to change... No, I want... Fine, we're going to warp to here. No, that does cancel. Nice. Crew report. Nothing. We've already been here. Though, let me double check this EVA report. Yeah. Just wanted to make sure of that. If we go up to here, this will be just, those will be like high above the mun or something like that. And boom. So now we go crew report. Oops, crew report, keep goo. Barometer, temperature, keep. Collect all, please. EVA. EVA, we're going to keep that. We're going to load up there. Perfect. Collect all. Tons of science coming to us. And that was all, I believe, high Kerbal orbit or something like that, or high lunar orbit. Yep. Okay, so now I'm going to do a warp to here. And see if it says high above or whatever. So it's high over the moon. So we're going to keep that experiment. We're going to do pressure, temperature, all. Space high over the moon is already stored. Fine. That's the reason why I did that. We're going to warp to this location. No, 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 no. Want to aim. There we go. In the meantime, report. Space near the mun. Perfect, as that's what we wanted. Space near the mun. Perfect. No, no, no. Space. Perfect. EVA real quick. We got about 30 some odd seconds before we need to burn. click, collect all. Beautiful. So we're going to burn at 30, 25, 27 seconds. Now. And we have them on orbit. It should be in the, yep. Right, so this tells us right here. Oh no, we're in full connection actually. So the question is, what is it that's connecting us? Is it, we're going to retract the antennas. Both antennas are retracted. And we still have a good connection. Okay. So we quite possibly don't even need these antennas. So it was a test of our antennas, plus obviously to get some science. And it turns out that no space near the mun. It's exactly what it was before. Yeah. So we really didn't need any. Ah, well. So what we're going to do here is we're going to set up a burn for this location. If I'm not mistaken, we burn this way. Nope. We burn this way to go back to Kerbal. It's been a while. I think we got to normalize our orbit first. Actually, we might be able to... Nope, that exits out. So this puts us in... Here we go. But that's as close as we can get. We can actually get ourselves back into orbit there. This is probably not the most efficient way, but oh, look at that. Let's tweak it a tiny bit there. $45,000? That's perfect. We're going to be coming hot, though. We're going to be very, very hot coming in. But, man, why not? Let's try it. Close the bay doors. Okay, so it's going to be a 29-second burn, which means we burn at about 15 seconds. We're going to burn at 14 probably, just to be on the safe side. In the meantime, come on. Let me... For fuck's sakes. Settings. No. option for controls here somewhere. No. I can change this in the actual game itself. Interesting. Didn't know I could do that. Let's do missing crew response. Yeah, why not? Whoa! So, mental note. Something else in here changed. Apparently I'm now at 16 by 9. Or basic. Wow, that's bit of a glitch, isn't it? So we're going to save that. You think there might be a bit of a problem here? Settings. Graphics. There we go. 1920 by 1080. Back to what we were supposed to be. That was very weird. Resume save. Default. You see I have a testing one going on and my own little personal one going on. Testing one is for me just to test different builds and landers and rovers and things like that. I enjoy it actually. It's one of my more favorite things to do in the game. We're lined up perfectly, so burn. The burn was 50 some odd seconds initially, so we're going to go still at 22 seconds. Eight. So under a minute to go to burn time. Speed up here a little bit. 36, 35, 34, come on. May have burnt a little too soon, that's no big deal. Actually, I don't mind that. That actually alone is pretty good. Actually, I like that. Which fuel do we have left? Yeah, you know what? Screw it. No, we're gonna warp to here. Come on. Warp to here. Oh! I just realized that's going to make us hit the planet. So, what we're going to do is burn from here. There we go. Is this going to cause me to hit the planet or the moon? It is. God damn it. What? We'll do this. We'll at least exit out of the Mun system. Like, we'll at least hop out. That's not so bad. We're going to hit 27,000. Oh, yeah. I actually like that. It's a minute 3 seconds, so we're going to burn at 33 seconds. Fast forward here. We got all our science and stuff. And there we go. Warp to here. We now have connection back with the space, or with Kerbal. 24 seconds or 54 seconds. We're going to burn once again at 33. Make sure we're pointed in the right direction. Can't believe I hit. Well, at least we landed technically on the moon. 34, 33, boom. A little nervous about fuel, but yep, 30,000. Make sure we're not going to hit the moon in any way. Boom. Okay. Actually, this isn't a bad orbit. What I'm going to do, depending on our speed, is actually use the rockets to slow us down. So we have just a little bit of fuel left. Because we're probably going to hit pretty hard. We're going to tell Valentina here to point retrograde. Unfortunately, we won't be able to land back at the KSC, but pretty damn close. We're over 3. Yeah, we're going to burn here. Trying to slow ourselves down a little bit. We're in orbit. Or we're no longer in orbit, sorry. We should start getting heat effects soon. There they are. Alright, we're going to hope, fingers crossed, that this is going to be enough. Turn off SAS. Watching our surface speed here. For every 100 meters, we're losing 10 meters a second. Wow, just listen to that, eh? That would be our rocket, or the engine. Fuel tanks and experiments exploding. We're at 20,000 meters. 1,000 meters a second. We're now just under 1,000 meters a second. That's 17,000 feet. As you can see, we're starting to tilt down. First chance I get, I'm popping this chute, and then we're going to pop those two. 13 meters. 13, sorry, 1,000. 11,000. Primary. And then at 8, I'm going to pop the other one. 2, 1, and there go the other two. See, our speed is dropping drastically. Come on, come on, come on. I always get nervous on landings. I don't know why. It just always happens. $122 or 216, depending on surface is what I'm worried about, because this is how fast we're going to hit the ground. So, oh, perfect. 4 meters a second is how fast we're going to hit the water. Anything above 10 makes me nervous. Something just hit the water. Don't know what it was, but something hit the water. And we're max speed here. Wow, this thing's taking forever. A nice return from the moon. Technically, nothing happened. Nothing bad happened whatsoever. We tested a theoretical landing situation. So we figured out that these high gain antennas pretty useless. Let's do a crew report real quick. Okay, we already have it. Okay. We're gonna recover the vessel. And from our first MUN orbit, we received 247 science. Valentine leveled up. So the first thing we're going to get is this thing right here, the relay antenna. We're going to use it for precision engineering. We're also going to get heavy rocketry. So I don't need precision, right? No, not yet. So heavy rocketry as well. The next thing we're going to get is probably... we're I'll go for precision propulsion. That gives us this little engine right here. Or, sorry, this one here, the Twitch. We can then utilize the Twitch for landing on things like the Mun and stuff like that when we make, landing craft. Pretty much 4 of these things, with one of these as a toroidal fuel tank, and we're laughing. But that is that episode. In the next one, we're going to set up ourselves a small little relay network. We're going to set up a satellite in low orbit around 100,000 meters. Another one at about 500,000 meters, and then one at about 4 to 5. Another one around 4 million meters is where the next 4 million meters is where the next one's going to be. So we're going to have them. If I can bring this up real quick. So we're going to have one. They're all going to be within the range of the Mun because the Mun is at 11 million. So we're going to have one just inside our orbit, like basically just at 100,000, then 500,000, and then 5 million should be halfway between the Mun and Kerbal. And the plan is to basically kind of relay everything around a little bit, so that way we'll have a constant connection with the Mun. And the plan will be to put another one, a more higher gained antenna over time, and replace those ones. And then the next plan would be to put another one, preferably somewhere in between the Mun and Minmis. Though, if you look, the Mun is at 11 million. Minmis is at 46 million. We would have to put, if it's 5 million to be the difference between the two, yeah, it'd be kind of hard. So the plan will be to put one, probably actually one at 100,000. Another one at 500 or 500 million or 500,000. One at just over, probably around 4 to 5 million, probably 5 million, and that'll put this guy within range. And then we'll put another one just just outside of the Mun. Hopefully, we'll be able to also get within the distance of the Mun. The plan will be to drop one off on the way to the Mun, and have it burn and level itself out. Or even burn to the point where we're going to get to the Mun, but then just stop short and then drop it off, like right around here. Like bring it in and then have it go around, just kind of following the Mun a little bit, but not quite. That'd be the plan, is to drop it behind the Mun. I can't remember exactly what they're called, but basically you drop it. It's a something point. I can't remember what it is, but you basically drop it so that it follows the Mun constantly, and it'll be basically giving us radio cover from the backside. One of the other ideas would be to put a polar thing around the Mun. Here, we can go to the Mun here. Not going around this way, but going around this way. So basically going vertical along its axis of its orbit. So that way it has connection with the KSC there. Plus it'll cover the backside of the Mun as well. But that is that for this episode. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.